Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another fragrance review, and this one is from Maison Alhambra. When I saw this, and I thought I knew what it was, because there's really not a lot of information about this online, I was like, let me pick it up because I tried what I think it's inspired by in Vegas, and I really liked it, but, you know, performance is a thing. So, from the house of Maison Alhambra, it's Sensual Vanilla Eau de Parfum. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty sure, even just based on the coloring of the bottom, I believe this is a inspiration of Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. Sensual Vanilla, Vanilla Sex. Also, the coloring is the same as the Vanilla Sex bottle from Tom Ford. As you can tell, their Tom Ford bottles have changed to look slightly, or their Tom Ford inspiration bottles have changed to look slightly different than the Tom Ford bottles. I think they kind of did a whole rebranding thing. I think we can all guess why they rebranded, but you know, obviously I don't believe, unless I'm wrong, that they've come out and said it, but yeah. So I don't think that we've talked about it, but yeah, the bottles are a little bit different. I think they're fine. I think it's kind of probably a little bit better that they're a little more of a, come on, you wanna come? Rocky's with us today. A little bit more of a deviation from the Tom Ford bottles. Let me go ahead and talk to you about this fragrance. So this is like a warm, slightly powdery vanilla fragrance. If you like vanilla, I cannot imagine any situation in which you would not like this. I really enjoy this fragrance. I'm gonna read you the notes of the Tom Ford one and then talk to you a little bit about this. Okay. So you got almond, vanilla, floral notes, vanilla absolute, ultra vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So as you can probably tell, and by the way, this matches those. Let me be more specific to what you're actually gonna smell, because I don't think notes matter to a lot of people. You're gonna smell the almond as soon as it opens up, but it is such a creamy fragrance, and it has like this kind of like rich depth as it dries down. It has a little bit of a darkness as it dries down, like a seductive nature, which, you know, obviously this vanilla it can be done so many different ways that I feel like I wanted to bring that up. There's something you're gonna smell, not really on the strip, more on skin, that it has like just like this touch of darkness to it that, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily know where it's coming from, because these notes, like, it could be the tonka bean. The tonka bean gives like this kind of powdery, tonka bean gives off like a powdery seductive feel, and you're definitely gonna get that from this. I love how the tonka is used in this. The floral that you're gonna get, okay, so the floral that you're gonna get in here is what's giving it kind of like this like nighttime vibe. I don't know how to describe it. There is a specific floral. I'm not as good with floral notes, so I don't want to pretend to know what floral it is, but there's like this specific floral that's used in, and I want to say it this way, but I don't want anyone to be turned off by this, because I really absolutely love this fragrance. It's like kind of like a floral that they used to use in a lot of old school fragrances. They kind of make them a little bit more like adult. I think that's the only way I can say it. So I'm going to describe it the best I can, but you're definitely going to get a beautiful powdery almond. I'm going to say this never goes too powdery on my skin, even with the almond and the tonka. It's just very creamy. You're going to get that gorgeous sandalwood vibe. I really love this fragrance, and like, I had really high hopes for this. I got this in a haul of like 7 fragrances. This was my absolute favorite from that haul. When I smelled Vanilla Sex at the boutique in Vegas, I was like, oh, this is actually really good. And the reason I'm saying actually is because I'm not always the biggest Tom Ford fan. There aren't a ton of Tom Ford fragrances that have really done it for me, specifically that line. I like the Black Orchid line. Not that I wear it a lot, I just like the direction that that line took, because it's so unique. I do like Orchid Soleil, that's what it is. On it, I don't use it a lot because it's discontinued, but it's the one that is like tuberosy and really sexy, and it has like rose gold. That's like the type of bottle, that's the color of the bottle it's in. That's my favorite from that line. Of course, they discontinued it. This right here, this was done so beautifully, and I feel like I already told you, I obviously really love this fragrance, but performance-wise, I get good performance for, I would say, almost 2 hours, I get a good pop off the skin. And it lasts on my skin for over 10 hours. But I'm gonna also say this, I think I did like 7 sprays with this every time I've used it. And I don't feel like it was ever too much, but it was a good amount of sprays to get me through an entire work day plus my commute. Plus it was still like a skin scent when I got home, which I'm more than happy with that. And I've worn it out, like outside of work. In terms of who can wear this, absolutely unisex. It is not a very young vanilla fragrance. To me, it's like slightly mature. So I would say maybe 25, 30 plus. I really love it though. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about why, but in terms of seasons, definitely fall, winter. You could pull it off in the spring and maybe summer nights if you get cool summer nights and you don't have really any humidity. But fall, winter, date night, formal events, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And let's talk about the compliment factor. For me, this has done really well in compliments, especially on my skin. I love it. I have people know, like, I don't get a ton of comments anymore because everyone knows I'm always wearing a fragrance. So when I get compliments, it's kind of a big deal now, especially because it's not like I'm going places where I'm seeing strangers. Like when I grocery shop, I'm not really getting near anyone. So yeah, this like definitely has garnered me good attention, good compliments. And now the best part of the whole video. This is under $30, and for me, this is a no-brainer. If you like vanilla and you like something like a slightly more mature vanilla fragrance, this is the one, because again, out of all the Tom Fords, the vanilla fragrances specifically, I don't really care for any of them. Tobacco Vanille, which isn't really a vanilla fragrance, but it has vanilla in it, it's kind of growing on me, but out of all, this was my favorite at the boutique, so. And I thought about getting a bottle, but then when I saw this, I was like, well, let me give it a shot first. And I'm so glad I did. The performance is really good for a, I think, $25, $26 fragrance. If you have tried this, comment down below. Let everyone know what you think. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!